Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
One strike.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That ball's carrying, and it hits off the monster. Coming home. He'll score. The relay. The tag, and he's out trying for three. And now it's going to be Johnny Damon. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack it in the box.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Red Sox leading it by 2.
Check.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Red Sox 4 and the Brewers 2. And we're Mike Myers into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
He's at the wrong building. Yeah, how you do it? I see you put that flying. That's a ball. Damn, both our neighbors. Did you see them people moving in next to the Chinese people? Oh, for real? What? He's at least get a spot.
That misses. Ball 1.
Oh, so they didn't have a lot of stuff.
On the ground, right
Both of
side.
them was working right.
Whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Oh, for real?
Call him in
2765.
With this guy's internal clock, he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And here is Brady Clark. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Fouled off left side.
Yeah.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back, and it bangs off the monster. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run at the plate. And that's a base hit. Runner around third.
Damn.
The relay to the
Dumb
plate.
motherfucker cut
Save. He
the ball.
scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Always feels amazing.
I started talking to you on board.
The job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
It's softly on the ground to third, and it's just foul. That was close. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Damn!
Swing and a line drive And that's a base hit into center field. And to go
Got
ahead
him,
run
got
is
him,
on
got him,
base.
yes.
The tag at third, and he's
Let's
out.
leave him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. Come back over to the mound. Throws to first in time. That's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Back now.
Oh, God, my legs. They should put the poplar stuff in there. Why did you put that in there? That's the main shit you should put in there. Little black juice. That drink was so fucking real when I was out west. I actually went inside the building. My grandfather building. I actually went inside the that shit was wow. Y'all know why I had those vivid ass dreams. That dreams be vivid as fuck. I actually went inside the building. And I'm taking it in real life, the building doesn't even exist no more. That shit crazy. I had a weird as fucking dream. Yeah. They had good tickets. Did you like that food from Chili's? If I didn't have a headache, I think I would like it. I gotta try it again. It wasn't bad. The chicken wasn't big. It didn't have no real flavor to it. Buffalo fried. The chicken soggy as fuck. Don't fry what? You put on the phone. Right, fair. Yeah, I'm gonna get you your pops like basketball, right? I don't think the Atlanta gonna win. I said I don't think Atlanta gonna win on right hours. Like leading the ship. I'm not saying they need to like trade. I'm not jumping out the window. They just pay hard at money. But I'm starting to see what people talking about. I said I'm starting to see what people talking about. I can't be delusional to hang on my girl. I'm starting to see it. That she good is disappearing as a school month. No. I was looking at you eat. They're gonna have the same time I do. I think she was definitely a number 2. I'm not talking about position when I'm talking about, she a Batman. I'm not Batman, she a Robin, she's not a Batman. And the Dallas Smith, they get rid of Alana Smith, even though they pay for that $1 million, they're not gonna trade with you. Because one, she can't play, she getting hurt a lot. And when she was playing, well, I'm not friends with the ball. Yeah. That's all she said. My mouth. That's a finest issue. Yeah, what's in the back? By your nose, that's what you do, so I can press it and stuff. That's fine. Oh, he was touching the rest of the mouth and feel like he put in a drainage. Some information on this stuff affects how to pick up the thing. And once again, me out to you. I can stand up off the table. I hate them. I can't stand it. We just phone for it. We just start to feel about things like that. I ain't want to read everything. So
I hope you can't talk about that just really sure.
probably showing maybe if it's off of the right, maybe this is different from this, that's not my thing. I'm drunk, but that's not my thing. Yeah, this is my thing.
It's over there trying to get in on this. It's real down on this.
Okay. I always say this might be the greatest show I've ever been in my life. Those things, like you, they had motherfuckers every Saturday. Well, they just locked in. Those are real vibes. Those things. That's what right. I feel like doing. I really didn't want this. I really prefer to eat this down. I got these people that have praise and everyone. But that probably went to the Spurs. That's just so stupid.
Speaking of trade, WNBA trade, we now he's about to get the trade. Deadline, I think August 1st or whatever.
Yeah.
They talking about Chelsea Brown. It's rumored she don't want to play for LA no more.
Mm-hmm.
Now, look, this is why I'm a firm believer of never, ever, ever, ever changing my whole thing around for one player. I'm a firm believer not doing it. Unless you like generational, I'm not doing that, right? Kelsey Brown, they gave up a lot to get Kelsey. One of the reasons they traded for Kia was because of Kelsey Brown. Now, we 2 years in. We just paid you $1 million, almost $1 million. Or taking you $1 million. You know what it is? The people they gave up for us wound up being Dominic Solange. But yeah. Man, they talk about you in the league, but I keep ringing that bell about LA. But I keep ringing that bell. Y'all got it. Y'all, much of people like to talk about Chicago. We need to start having that conversation about LA. the past decade, if you look at the past decade with LA, you're going to notice something very odd. You done had multiple GMs, you done had multiple coaches, and your first round pick, you keep getting rid of them. You keep drafting very high picks, right? And none of them stay on the roster. The longest tenured on your roster is Ray Burrell. She's been there for 5 years, but I'm going to get into that Ray Burrell piece in a second. And Cameron Green. Ray Burrell is a very interesting case because she ain't never had a standard contract. For 5 years, I've been saying that girl's training camp.
She been in like 10 days or something.
Like, it's not even 10 days. It's like these training camp and then
Anybody?
like, it's like this thing where, like, you bump it up. Like, it's like,
Almost like a two-way.
yeah, it's like it's the minimum you can pay a person. That's the longest, she's the longest first round pick. But you ain't, she ain't even had no Ricky scale contract. You've been paying her pennies on the dollar for 5 years. Please.
West Coast, especially basketball. That's why you always take that first contract. No matter what it is, whatever they offer you, always take it for your nice size contract. Never bet on yourself. Never in basketball, never bet on yourself. They think that boy that was playing averaging 20 points for Milwaukee. Cameron, you know what I'm talking? That girl was cut.
Oh, I ain't got it.
Cut down all that, but then it's true. Honestly, take that first contract. Take it.
I don't know if you had anything.
Some people just don't have a value in the league. Like that boy in Chicago that played for the Lakers, played for the Bulls. He looked like the old man headliner. He actually hooped, but he was supposed to play for the Utah. Played for the Lakers.
I know you're talking about.
The Lakers was holding on when they were saying he was a special player. He came up off the radio. He could hopefully just can't stick in the league. And he actually put the ball in the room.
He was to college.
Huh? Yeah, that's what I said. The boy from Chicago.
That's interesting. You gotta look at other shit. Because a lot of this comes down to Magic Johnson and how they look.
Yeah, but like I said, some players, they don't have, even though they be scoring, they don't have a value in the team. Team don't trust them. That's why I say take that first contract. That boy Cameron, whatever, he ain't in the league. That he actually can play. He has the league. Play for Brooklyn. That's crazy. Nobody picked him up.
There's a wrong with that. She's too much to tell you. I know. I don't think it's well. It's a contract how much money that you gonna post to make or make you. But I don't know. I'd be surprised if she where she gonna go? Any coaching seasons, I'm just saying realistically, I don't even know where I can't even imagine her playing where there's not Minnesota.
If your name's on something else,
Huh?
they're trying to rebuild this shit, right?
Yeah. Right now they essentially it up though. Oh, they talking about even Connecticut, they talking about doing the kid with that girl Lisa Long.
Yeah.
It was something to I don't know what's going on, but they saying that they think about giving her, trading her to New York for the Niners Ladies Championship. But she's playing in New York right now and she ain't getting no tickets.
No, as soon as someone said about Connecticut, they trying to turn this shit around.
Yeah, they're not turning around. But
they're doing real bad, right?
yeah, they doing real bad.
That would be a fucking face one. And then instead, they got the draft capital, so okay. If you want to be a win or something. You know, we look at state players like that. That was at the no fully just say, is she a player trying to win now, or the franchise out there that got draft capital for the trade for?
I would think she's definitely trying to win.
You already remember, he's years. He ain't been traded on this stuff to back. And sometimes it be from their viewpoint too. They have well, a player like us. It's hard to match a straight up player for her. So that's gonna be a draft capital trade. That's a draft capital trade.
When I heard it's like a book thing, it's kind of free up their books.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That could even.
Yeah, they did up their books and get capital back. That means they don't want no other big contracts. Yeah, that's a draft capital trade.
I don't know. We're gonna see. Chicago definitely need to make a move.
Yeah.
They're not giving up Tyler. They already said that.
Oh.
They need to figure out. They need to get rid of one of them so they are. Rather than racial bans or all the
Yeah,
what's the guy talking about? They gotta figure out. Hey, you gotta do something with that.
they don't move the needle. Rachel Bannum ain't done, but she got thrown in for like a team or something. Like, you know, you need to shoot, but she ain't really gonna get no minutes. She's not a basketball shape, you know what I'm saying? Just spot ship, 1-3 shooter.
Hey.
Yeah, she'll go in the pocket. Swing.
You would actually be good at Golden State. I said you would actually be good at Golden State.
Is that enough balls to go around for to get touches?
This is just come out the bench. You would be good. You wouldn't have to do what you do in college. You wouldn't have to play like no hybrid like type of role. You can strictly be a shooting guard.
I thought that's how she was in Chicago.
Sometimes they have that kind of stuff.
Well, mother, I didn't really want this. I thought the big part was that food would be like how it is today when it be like kind of like mushy.
On the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Wise.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Strike 2.
0-2.
That's that pop. They pop to the
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I didn't report. I didn't do this live. I don't have to. I can record without going live. Now let's go back and take up to like 30 minutes on the last part. That's what I used to do.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now, David Ortiz. And that is out of play. In the dirt, but kept close.
No ball, 2 strikes.
No outs, runners at first and second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
And now, number 33. And a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here. The bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. And the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And now the first baseman, golden opportunity right here.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Hit on the ground might be two. Throw to first in time. Manager out of the dugout. Number 30 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners and score.
Oh my God!
He hit right center, way back there. Look out! Gone! And they add on. It's 9-3.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned on him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Hit in the air, left field, Lee under this one. That is the inning. But not before 5 cross the plate, with a big blow being this 3-run homer. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Just missed. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox slip their way to a win in this one.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
9-3 your final.
Brewers 33 at bats, 3 runs, 7 hits, 3 runs scored, 1 walk, 11 Ks, 1 double and 2 home runs. They used 4 pitches for the Red Sox 34 at bats, 9 hits, 9 runs, 13 hits, 9 RBIs. 2 walks and 7 Ks. We had 4 doubles, 4 homers. 4 doubles and 4 homers. They just keep it. And my starter got 11 Ks. Wow, he puts his ass out here. All right, go back. Go out. Cancel. Hope I can still do this shit. I hope I remember how to do it. You press that on the button, take the pictures with. Press this button right here. No, okay. Recent gameplay. Go to recent gameplay. Now I can change the 15 seconds, 1 minute, 30 minutes.